So I'm a parent. Can you think of what the most frequently asked question of me might be? Parents? What's for dinner? So close. I mean, I think the most frequent is why, but I'm not going to tell you a story about that. So what's for dinner? I grew up in a house where no one had to ask what's for dinner because my mother somehow managed to put dinner on the table every night at 6 p.m., a main, a starch, a veggie, a green salad, brewed iced tea for my parents, water for me and my brother. And we knew what it was going to be because at the beginning of the week, she wrote out a menu and put it on the refrigerator. All of those things, the main, the starch, the green veggie, the green salad. So you never had to ask what for dinner. You knew what was for dinner. And you also knew this. If you didn't like it, you were making your own dinner or you were arranging not to be home that night for dinner. So she made it look very easy. And I really, as a kid, thought that that's what moms do. She had a job, she made dinner, she meal planned before there was Pinterest. She went grocery shopping once a week. That's how she made her menu, right? She made the menu, she made the grocery list. The list was in the order of the store. And I always skipped pork chop night, gross. And mostly I tried to arrange to be somewhere else that night, but if I wasn't, I'd make cereal or, I don't know, grilled cheese, whatever, because really I couldn't figure out how to feed myself. So my mom made it look really easy, and then I got pregnant, and it occurred to me that I was going to have to make dinner every night for some kid who was going to say, "What's for dinner, Mom?" And not only that, I was going to have to dress a kid every single day. I can't even dress myself every day. And then, when I was pregnant, I'd be driving and I'd pass a martial arts studio in a strip mall, and my heart rate would increase because also someone was going to have to take this kid to Taekwondo. And my mom made it look so easy, and it all stressed me out. And it was right around the same time where, I'd be pregnant, and my lovely partner, who's here with us tonight, Sam Schindler, would look at me eating popcorn for dinner. And he'd say, "What are you going to do when we have a kid?" And the kid's like, "Daddy, can I have popcorn for dinner?" And I'm going to say, "No, you can't have popcorn for dinner. That's not a meal." And the kid's going to say, "But Mommy eats popcorn for dinner." And then he would give me and my beloved popcorn this disapproving look. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay, how can I not be a parent? What are my options right now? And I got really stressed out. And then I realized, you know what? It's going to be fine. People all over the world do this all the time. It's totally fine. I don't need to not be a parent. I need to not deal with dinner. And luckily, my lovely partner, Sam Schindler, likes to cook. And so for the next 10 years, through multiple moves and multiple kids, he made dinner. He also packed the lunches and did all the dishes. I was like, this is right? It's okay. It's all fine. We're doing fine. Everything's fine. And then there was the pandemic. And because of our respective jobs, Sam Schindler kept going to work. And I stayed home with our children for 18 months. Now, at this point, it didn't make a whole lot of sense for Sam Schindler to be dealing with dinner and lunches and dishes because I was home all day and people were asking me all day, "What's for dinner? What's for lunch? Why is there no food in this house?" And I was like, I'm really bad at this stuff. I'm sorry, but a lot of people had to deal with a lot worse during the pandemic. I just had to deal with dinner. And fine, except that it was my own personal kryptonite, but fine, it was fine. And right around this time is when I discovered HelloFresh. So we've had a commercial for the Renaissance Fair tonight. I am here to tell you about HelloFresh. If you have not tried HelloFresh, it has the ability to turn someone who does not like to cook, who does not want to cook, who thinks what's for dinner is the worst question on the face of the earth, into someone who can, at the bare minimum, answer that question at least 2 times a week. And so here we are. We're back into our regular rhythm-ish. The pandemic's not over. Please be safe. And I am responsible for all of the meals and most of the dishes and everyone's sort of okay. But I do look forward to the day when no one's asking me what's for dinner and I can sit with my beloved bowl of popcorn, and that's all.